You don't have to be big to be a big hitter. Case in point, Tom Myers. Weighing in at 180 pounds plus, Myers packed a punch that decked bigger ball carriers and had larger receivers wondering if it was worth it to go up for a reception. He was an All-American and All-Pro. But before that, Tom, born in Cohoes, was a multi-sport scholastic star at Fayetteville-Manlius.
He is the finest athlete. I had the opportunity to coach. He was on the varsity lacrosse team as a freshman. His junior year, exceptional year for him, was almost 60% of our goals that year that he had his hand in, and he was first team All-Upstate. The family moved away at the end of his junior year, and it cost us 3 championships. He would have been our quarterback as a senior in football, as point guard in basketball, and obviously an attackman for us again.
SU sophomores Paul Polisso and Tom Hermanowski co-hosted Myers on his official Hill visit.
So we also knew that we better land him or else the two of us might be looking for a new school.
While the 1969, 70, 71 Orangemen were just 14, 15, and 1, Tom was a stud in the secondary for legendary Hall of Famer Ben Schwartzwalder. A first-team All-American and most valuable player as a senior, he played in the 72 East-West Shrine and 72 College All-Star games. A great punt returner averaging 13.6 yards, Tom is also a member of SU's All-Century team.
I think most people are not aware of his lacrosse background. Obviously, they're all aware of Tommy as a football player, and that's why I went to Syracuse. His senior year, he played lacrosse for Roy Simmons, and he now was a midfielder. He was selected to play in the North-South game, which was the major event in those days. They didn't have a national championship.
Perhaps his collegiate football game of games was as a junior at Penn State.
He had 3 interceptions and a big punt return. I mean, he was the playmaker in that game, and really was a pivotal guy for us winning that football game. For all he had achieved, you'd never know it in talking to him.
Tom played his entire NFL career with the New Orleans Saints, who drafted him in the 3rd round. He was the Saints' initial first-team All-Pro and a Pro Bowl selection.
The ultimate teammate, the consummate teammate, the toughest, smartest player that I've ever known. I gotta tell you, if we could ever have gotten any help for you on the defense, there's no telling how many All-Pro seasons you would have had.
Myers played in 136 NFL games and had 18 of his 36 interceptions from 1978 to 80. His franchise record 97-yard pick six was at Fran Tarkenton's expense in the 78 opener. He returned 2 of his 15 fumble recoveries and a blocked punt for touchdowns.
You know, some people wonder, how's a guy at 184 pounds last 11 years in the NFL? One, he was very smart with great instincts. He knew where the ball was going to be, and he knew where the ball was going to be before half the other guys on the other team knew it. He was a terrific pass defender, and he was fearless, and he was a terrific hitter. And they knew when they got hit by Tom Myers that they had been hit.
After sustaining a shoulder injury, he ended his pro playing days with the USFL's Houston Gamblers in 1984-85, rooming with Jim Kelly. He was named to Houston's all-time team. More impressive was his 1989 induction into the New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame. Tom Myers now becomes a member of the Greater Syracuse Sports Hall of Fame, class of 2018.